Today's news is sponsored by American Retirement Systems, providing competitive solutions for agents and advisors. For more information, please visit AmericanRetirementSystems.com. Now for today's headlines. Consumer confidence fell 2.5% in August from July, according to the IBD TIP Economic Optimism Index. The index fell to 43.6 in August from 44.7 in July, with readings above 50 indicating optimism and those below 50 suggesting pessimism. The reading is currently at its lowest level since October 2008 and sits 3.8 points below its 12-month average of 47.4. Respondents remained unsure about their household finances during the next 6 months, reflected in a 3.3% dip to 49.2 in the gauge's Personal Financial Outlook measure. Meanwhile, the index's 6-month economic outlook component rose 5.4% to 45.1 and now sits 13 points above its level in December 2007, when the recession began. In other economic news, the economic recovery will falter without government support and increased action by the Federal Reserve to help boost growth, according to the monthly Blue Chip poll of leading economists. The poll found that nearly 70% of respondents had lowered their economic growth forecast during the past month. Currently, the consensus anticipates gross domestic product to expand at just a 2.4% pace during the third quarter, down from a July forecast of 2.7%. Meanwhile, for the fourth quarter, economists expect a growth rate of 2.7%, down from 2.8% the month before. According to Blue Chip, quote, waning federal fiscal stimulus and smaller contributions to growth from business inventories are widely expected to weigh on GDP growth going forward, unquote. The majority of those who reduced their second-half forecast listed lower consumer spending as the primary culprit. Approximately 55% of respondents believe the Fed will take additional steps to bolster the economy during the next 12 months, while 83% expect Congress to allow tax cuts to expire for those making $250,000 or more annually. Merrill Lynch & Company recently won a U.S. judge's ruling that denied a bid by 17 black financial advisors for group status in a 5-year-old discrimination case. In 2005, broker George McReynolds sued, alleging that Merrill Lynch's practices and procedures favored white financial advisors, impairing the ability of their black counterparts to make similar incomes. However, U.S. District Judge Robert W. Gettleman recently rejected the bid for certification as a group lawsuit by McReynolds and 16 other advisors who had since joined the case. According to the judge, the plaintiff's statistical evidence alone is insufficient to establish company-wide discrimination affecting every member of the proposed class the same way. He ruled that each individual's claim must be tried to a jury. For more on the industry, visit producersweb.com.